Good day my wonderful people, welcome back to Gist TV, the home of real Nollywood gist, emotional truths, and unexpected love twists. If you're new here, please take a second to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because the kind of gist we're about to dive into today will leave you wondering if love has finally found its way into Nollywood's most talked about duo, Sonia Uche and Maurice. Now, the streets of the internet are on fire again, and guess who's at the center of it? These two, Maurice and Sonia Uche, caught holding hands in public in a way that didn't look like a movie scene, didn't look like acting, and definitely didn't look rehearsed. It looked real. Too real. The video started circulating late at night, a short clip showing Maurice and Sonia stepping out of what looked like a private dinner event somewhere in Lagos. The lighting was soft, the vibe classy, and the moment, oh, it was electric. Maurice was walking slightly ahead, his hand gently holding Sonia's as they made their way to the car. No cameras, no crew, no obvious red carpet. Just the two of them. That small, natural act of affection has now caused an online earthquake. Fans are losing it. Some are screaming, finally, they are together, while others are insisting it's all PR, a strategy to promote another project. But what if it's more than that? Let's be honest, for months now, people have been whispering about the chemistry between these two. Every time they appear on screen, it's like the air changes. Remember their unforgettable performance in Loving the Enemy? That movie alone had fans writing essays about how their eye contact didn't look scripted. Then came Wish of Love, a film that not only hit millions of views but reignited every rumor that something deeper was going on. People said, no, it's just acting. Others replied, no, acting can't be this natural. Even the behind-the-scenes clips leaked online, where they laughed, teased, and even fed each other on set, felt too intimate to ignore. And now this, holding hands in public, casually, like a couple that forgot the world was watching. One fan tweeted, at this point, Maurice and Sonia should just confirm it. We've seen enough evidence. Another replied, you people forget that actors are humans too, maybe they just connect on a deep level. But here's where things get really interesting. A source close to one of the crew members who attended that same dinner claims that Sonia and Maurice weren't seated together initially. But as the evening went on, they somehow found their way next to each other, laughing, whispering, and sharing quiet moments. By the end of the event, they walked out side by side, hands intertwined. Now, tell me that doesn't sound like a movie unfolding in real life. Of course, social media went into full detective mode. Some fans zoomed in on the video, analyzing body language like professional investigators. Look at the way he's protecting her as they walk, someone wrote. See how she's smiling even though she's trying to hide it, another added. One user even slowed down the clip and said, you can see her thumb slightly rubbing his hand, that's not friendship energy. It's wild how deep people go when it comes to these two. But can you blame them? Maurice and Sonia have that rare screen magic, the kind that doesn't fade when the director says cut. They've played lovers, rivals, and even enemies, yet no matter the story, the spark between them always feels personal. What makes this even more emotional is how both of them have handled public curiosity. Sonia is famously private, she doesn't like loud drama or attention. She's often said she prefers her work to speak for her. Maurice, on the other hand, is open, charming, and always smiling, but when it comes to his personal life, he becomes a fortress. So seeing them both in such a natural, unguarded moment felt shocking, but also refreshing. Fans are torn. Some are romanticizing it, saying love is finally winning. Others are warning Sonia to be careful. A few are even dragging Maurice, calling him a smooth operator who knows how to play with hearts, referencing his rumored past link with Pearl, another rising actress. One comment that went viral said, Maurice is either the best actor in Africa or he's in love for real. Because that hand-holding was not for the camera. Another wrote, you can't fake that kind of comfort, this is what soft love looks like. People are now speculating whether this could mean something official is brewing. Could Maurice and Sonia be testing the waters before announcing something serious? Or could it all be a misunderstanding blown out of proportion by fans who are too emotionally invested in their story? Let's rewind a bit. During the shooting of Wish of Love, Several behind-the-scenes clips showed Sonia laughing so hard at Maurice's jokes that the director had to call for a break. In one clip, Maurice wiped something off her cheek, and fans lost their minds. "No one touches someone like that unless they care," a fan commented. Back then, both of them brushed off the dating rumors, saying they were just good colleagues. But fast forward to this new video, and the story feels different. Their body language is softer, closer. Even people who usually defend them as just co-stars are now keeping quiet. The emotional part of this gist is that we've watched their journey grow from on-screen lovers to what now looks like real-life affection. Maybe they didn't plan it. Maybe it just happened. After all, you can't keep acting love without catching feelings, not when the chemistry is that strong. Still, some fans are not buying the romance narrative. They think this is all part of an elaborate publicity move. One critic said, "Every time they are about to release a new movie, something suspicious happens. First the emotional birthday message, now hand-holding in public. These people know how to keep their names trending." But the counter-argument is simple: why would Sonia, who values her privacy so much, risk a public stunt like this? She's not the type to use personal moments for hype. That's why many fans believe the love is real, quiet, mature, and genuine. Someone even commented, "You can tell it's real because they didn't even look at the camera once. They were in their own world." As all this is happening, Nollywood insiders are starting to speak up subtly. One crew member posted on X, "Love is a beautiful thing when it happens naturally on set." That cryptic tweet sent people spiraling with theories. Even their colleagues are reacting. A popular actress who's worked with both of them liked a tweet that said, "They deserve happiness." And trust fans, they noticed immediately. Now, while everyone is debating what's really going on, both Sonia and Maurice have stayed silent. No post, no denial, no explanation. And sometimes silence says more than words. Fans are begging them to say something, anything, but part of the allure is that they are keeping everyone guessing. That mystery fuels curiosity, and curiosity fuels attention. Still, behind all the noise, there's something sweet about the story. In an industry where people pretend and switch up easily, seeing two actors who genuinely respect each other, protect each other, and maybe, just maybe, love each other feels like a breath of fresh air. There's also the emotional depth in how they carry themselves. Maurice has always said in interviews that he values loyalty and peace. Sonia, in turn, has mentioned that she loves calm energy, someone who brings her peace rather than chaos. When you put those two energies together, it suddenly makes sense why they click. It's the kind of connection that doesn't need a press release or an announcement. You just feel it when you see them together. Now, let's be honest, love in Nollywood isn't easy. Every move is judged, every gesture dissected, every emotion doubted. But maybe Maurice and Sonia are teaching everyone something new, that sometimes, love doesn't need to be shouted, it just needs to be felt. Some fans are even making TikTok compilations of all their sweetest moments, from behind-the-scenes laughter to red carpet glances. Those videos already have hundreds of thousands of views, with captions like, "From movie to reality," and "Sonia and Maurice," written in the stars. It's clear that the world wants them together, whether they admit it or not. Maybe that's why every tiny gesture between them gets magnified. People are emotionally invested in their story because it feels real. And maybe that's the magic of Maurice and Sonia, their connection reminds people of genuine love. Not perfect, not flashy, but real and relatable. So as we wait for them to either confirm or deny what's going on, one thing remains certain: these two have become Nollywood's most beloved mystery. Whether it's love or friendship, they've built a bond that the internet can't stop talking about. And if you ask me, love or not, they've already won. Because what they share, the trust, the chemistry, the respect, is something many people only dream about. So fans, calm down. Whether this was a romantic outing or a quiet dinner between two close souls, one thing is clear: their bond runs deep. And the way Maurice gently held Sonia's hand that night, that's not something anyone can fake. Before we close, let's give it up for the beauty of authentic connection, the kind that speaks louder than words, the kind that lights up screens and hearts at the same time. That's the story for today, my people. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Gist TV for more emotional Nollywood stories, real love rumors, and shocking behind-the-scenes truths. Because around here, we don't just gist, we feel it.